GPS mode.
So yeah, I'm using the video capture screen to record me from the drone camera because I wanted to. I was just doing some tests actually. Let's see. Oh God, I've gone and lost my calibration now. Hang on a minute. I had to minimise the app and I minimised the app to start the screen capture, and now it's not calibrated. So I'm going to do that again. Hang on. Well, it should be calibrated. Huh. Hang on. Oh, of course, it won't work when it's in GPS mode unless you're outside because you can't receive the GPS signal. Yeah, that's why. Alright, let's turn GPS mode off.
Indoor mode.
Right, so it's on indoor mode. Now I should be able to start the props, but I'm not going to take off indoors. Oh. Right, okay, they work. Getting heart palpitations now. Yeah, I previously damaged two of the props, and I had to order a whole set. Well, I've ordered a whole set. I think there's only be 8. So there's 4 props for the back and 4 props for the front. And I thought this was cool because it gives me an ability to have do videos indoors from using the drone actually, so that I've got another camera, so it means I could make videos using the drone camera indoors. Let me just put it back on GPS because I don't want to take off by accident.
GPS mode.
So it's on GPS, right, which means I can't accidentally take off. Well, it's precarious where the drone is. It's sitting on top of the old backup computer, the one that I haven't got around to fixing yet. I still haven't got around to doing it. I'm really not. It's not a priority, right? Because I've got. I use a virtual machine, and ever since I started using the virtual machine, I've had no virus problems. I've had no. I've not had any problems, right? Basically, so this is cool because it means this drone. It means I can take it in the kitchen, leave my phone in the living room. I need to make a coffee. Oh, the trouble is I'm recording sound from my phone, aren't I? So if I take my phone with me and the drone with me, right, I can record video from the drone, which is really neat. So if I stick it over here, right, I'm going to make some coffee. That's cool because I can watch what the video looks like. And it's low, hang on. It's actually low resolution, it's not high def, if you know what I mean. Oh, the camera's a bit low down. I don't think you can adjust the camera on these. Let me just pop that up. I don't think it can adjust the camera on these particular ones, but I'm not bothered. So the good thing, because the video is not high definition from the drone, it's a quadcopter. Because it's smaller file size, it doesn't take too long to upload it. But it looks quite good. I mean, the video quality is quite good. So oops. I'm trying to prop the phone up. So I'm just doing an experiment at the moment. The batteries are fully charged on the drone, right? And you're not supposed to store them for a long period of time on a full charge. So I thought, well, it might be a good idea to run it down a bit. So that's why I'm doing this right now. I want to run the battery down on the... I also want to test the remote control nicads that I've got. So I've got these nicads in the remote control, and I want to see how long the battery life is. So, right. So I've got the... Sorry, the light's in the wrong direction. So I've got nicads in it. I wanna test it to see how long these batteries last before I have to charge them up. So the video length will tell me that, because I basically started recording at about the same time as I switched this thing on. So that'll be useful to find out. And now I'm going to have to carry 3 things back into the living room when I get my coffee. Oh. I'll take the remote control back. So the good thing about it is it actually starts beeping when the battery's low. So it warns you if the battery is dying on the controller. Because if you lose signal while you're controlling the quadcopter, that's bad. It's not good. It says that it will return to home on weak signal. It zooms in on, it flies backwards basically towards where it took off from to reacquire the signal. But I want to see how long the nicads will keep running, because they have a charge rate. They have a discharge rate like this. They go down suddenly. So instead of a normal battery, which has a gradual slope that slowly goes down as it gets flatter and flatter, an nicad tends to hold its voltage and then it just goes down suddenly. So the important thing is not to go flat before you are able to land a drone or quadcopter. So I'm working out right now how long these batteries in the remote control stay up. So as soon as it starts beeping, which will be in the other room because it's over there right now. As soon as it starts to go did, it'll start going did. Then it goes did. It goes. The beeps get longer and longer, right? So when it starts to do that, I want to see how close together the beeps are. So it might go beep beep beep, or it might go beep beep, and then if it's dropped suddenly to like 5 or 6 beeps, then that's not good for night. It means nicads aren't ideal. So right, I'm going to have to carry my phone. I'm trying to balance my cup. Turn that off first, because I can't do it with that. I'm holding that, so I'll stick that back over here. Right. Oops. I've got the drone balanced precariously on the landing pad, which is on the side of the computer. So how long will it last? Mind you, I'm not controlling it, you see. I'm not operating the control sticks. I'm not operating the control sticks on here. So that's going to affect how long the battery lasts, because when you're flying, you're actually sending out signals and your Wi-Fi and all that. But it technically speaking, it's got a constant Wi-Fi signal anyway between the quadcopter and the remote control. So it shouldn't make much of a difference. Apparently, you can take photographs when you press that button. Oh yeah, that works. I took a photograph of myself on the phone, right? So yeah, this 4DRC Pro does not have an SD card in it, right? So the only place you can actually take videos and take pictures is on the phone itself. But I'm not actually recording on the app. I'm using that screen capture because I want to record and show you the battery level. So at the top of the screen, you'll see where it says 100%. That is the battery in the drone. That's not the phone battery. That's the actual drone battery. Well, it's fully charged. That's going to take a long time to run down by the looks of it. And I think because I'm not flying, because I'm not actually flying right now, that battery is going to stay up at 100% when this remote control runs down first. That is what I am speculating. So it'll be interesting to see anyway what happens, because I've not tested this yet. So I was watching Musty One. He's got a skid steer and he's fixing up. He said it's his first one. He's never had one before, so that's what's on the video screen at the moment on the monitor. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just talking for the sake of talking because I want to see how long these batteries last. They could last an hour. I don't know. Apparently this button here, if you press it down and hold it, it switches to video mode. Let's try that. Yeah, it's in video mode now. I'll cancel that because I don't want to record a video. If I press the button again, it would start recording a video. Actually, I'll test it. I'll just press it once. But I am already capturing a video, so I don't. Yeah, I better not because I might interfere with the other video that the live stream capture. I mean, if my processor is doing one job and it has to do 2 video captures at the same time, it might cause laggy issues and problems. And yeah, I'll just hold this down again. It should go back to. Huh. No, it's still on video mode. That's weird. I want to go back to photo. Right, I'll do it on the phone. Yeah, it's just if I accidentally press it, I don't want to start recording a long video. Taking a picture is one thing, but yeah. So this little button on the left hand side of the remote at the top, when you press it like once, that's the speed ratio of the drone, how fast it flies. So 2 beeps and 3 beeps, that's full speed, and if I press it again, 1 beep, that's slow speed. So yeah, I've been reading the manual, so I just thought I'd pass on that information. I might as well say something while I'm recording this test, you know, fill the speed in. And there's some buttons on the left. What the top button, it's got a red circle on it, that's the power button. You hold that down when you turn the power on and off. And then there's a button below that which is auto take off on land. Then there's another button on the far left which is nearest where my finger is. That button is for geo synchronization. It's for, you know, I think it's for the compass. So there's another button on the far right which is near my hand, nearest my hand, and it says auto on it, and I'm not quite sure what that does. I think I read the manual. I have to go and read about that again because I've forgotten what that is now. I don't know if it's to do with it when you're in indoor mode. I'm not sure. It might be something to do with the optical flow sensor below, that stabilization. It might be that, I think. And then there's another button on just to the left of that, near my thumb, and that's for auto or return to home. So I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at, but that button here is return to home, and then you've got GPS obviously there, which I've been pushing, and this thing comes up and so you can see what state you're in. There's GPS there, and it's got, if you've got return to home activated, that light comes on. Then you've got your auto. It tells you if you're in auto mode. Well, obviously it's not going to fly while I'm in while I've got GPS turned on, and it can't get a GPS signal. It's not going to actually do anything while it's unable to acquire a GPS satellite. So yeah, you probably couldn't hear me too well when I went over there. I just realised because of the phone being over here. But yeah, these batteries are holding up really well. I'm quite surprised. Actually, I want to check some out while it's active. I want to see what the voltage is on the battery on the nicads. So don't want to fall over. I lose balance problems. I'm going to check my voltage to see what load there is on these batteries. Right, I don't want to press any buttons by mistake. Right, what voltage is there on? I'll just check one battery. It says 1.22 volts. Let's check the other one. 1.22 volts. Check the next one. 1.22 volts. Oh, they're all very well balanced. I'm going to check this other one I've never checked yet. 1.22 volts. Total voltage across all of them is 3.66. I think I've got them reversed. Might add it in minus. Yeah, so it's 3.66 volts total. So I know that I did some checks on this before, and I know that when the voltage drops below about 3.5, if it gets to 3.5 volts, if it drops below 3.5 volts, I think that's when this thing starts going crazy and the alarm starts sounding, and that's when it's unstable to fly with. You've got to land basically. So as I say, I built my charge battery holder, which I can use to use my LiPo charger. So this is my LiPo. It's the Turnology. It's a Turnology AccuCell balance charger unit. So I'd connect that to my I would connect this to my battery holder, which is so there's my battery holder 3D printed, and I use copper tape, and I put some it's fiberglass insulation type. It's what do you call it? It's thermal heat-proof tape on the ends of where the copper tape is, so it wouldn't short anything out, and it can withstand some heat as well. Obviously, if this got hot when I was charging batteries up, this probably would melt anyway, and it would open up and the batteries would lose connection. So it's a bit of a safety feature, really. If this plastic got to 240 degrees Celsius, which it shouldn't do, but if you're overcharging it, and obviously if I charge it, I'd use a 100 milliamp charge rate, and obviously charging all four in parallel, it wouldn't get so hot anyway. But it's better to charge them in parallel to reduce the amount of heat generated anyway. So yeah, and I've tested that. My batteries fit perfectly in there, so it's a temporary one until I get a proper one, but it'll do the job. So I've got some old batteries. Let's see. So I've got these old Duracell batteries just to check the size, and you can see that it fits perfectly. I can push them all the way in, but I don't want to do that because I won't get them out very easy. So there's some holes in the back. There's some holes at the back where I can stick a little screwdriver to push the battery out when I can't get, you know, because when you push the batteries in these holes, you can't get a hold of it, and the only way to get the batteries out is to put a little small screwdriver on the back and push them out, and that works. Or you can use a plastic tool. I got some glue on this battery because I actually put these batteries in here while it was the acetone and ABS plastic was drying, and while it was setting, just to keep it all straight and lined up. I had some of these in, and so I've got some glue stuck to the battery now. It's a bit lumpy, but it's alright. These are going to go in the bin anyway, these Duracells. So them Duracells are going to go in the bin. Are going to go in the bin anyway, so let's see what this quadcopter battery is. It's still at 100%. It's not using a lot of power, obviously, with just the camera on. I'm probably going to get bored waiting for this to charge up. I mean, for it to go flat, I'm probably going to get bored waiting for this to go flat, but the longer it lasts, the better, really, so. I've run out of things to say. I want to watch this video in a minute, and so I don't want to get done for copyright. I've got some biscuits in here. I use this old tin that a perfume bottle came in it, and I put my biscuits in it. It's perfect size for a biscuit tin. Well, the round ones anyway. I don't think I can get square ones in there. I think I heard a cat meowing. My roses are blooming. I could take the drone out and show you my roses, and I might do that. I'm just going to hold it. I'll show you my roses. You won't be able to hear me though when I'm outside unless I take the phone with me. But I want to see how stable the video is when I take it a distance from the phone. So that come out. That looks pretty good. Oh, my friend Sam, Sam's coming back. You alright, Sam? I'll show you my new drone. I'm capturing. I'm not flying, but I'm recording the video at the moment to test it. Say hi. How's the doggy doing? There was a dog outside the other day. It was panting. It looked like it was having a heart attack. But we gave it some water. Yeah. What's your dog's name? Is it Odysseus? Odysseus? Yeah. What does it actually mean? Oh. Oh. Well, so have you seen my new drone yet? This is the new one. No, it's yeah, I'm just doing I'm doing the test video recording. I'm screen capturing my video at the moment off the drone. To see how far I can walk around with it without actually flying. Just to see how. You wanna come and have a look at it? That's alright. Alright, how's your hand? Oh god. Well, when you should tell me. See you later. So I was talking to my friend Sam and his mum. Let's see. I was talking to my friend Sam, and he lives just up here, and also his mum, and I was talking to him, and I realised I'm not recording any sound. So his dog's called Odysseus, and I asked him what that means, and he said he didn't really know. So his dog's called Odysseus, and Susan's mum's not doing so well at the moment. She's over 90 something, I think 94 or something. She's not doing so good, and that's sad. So, I honestly feel like giving up right now because... Oh, hang on, is this flashing? I thought I saw the little light on this remote control just flash. I'm not sure if I did or not. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I'm not going to wait any longer. I don't know how long I've been recording video, but it must be a good 10-15 minutes. I mean, it's just, yeah. I think I'm going to give up because the battery on the drone is still at 100% and the remote control has no signs of it going flat. So I think that's good because let's face it, most of the time when you're flying, you only fly for like, I think 9 minutes. I think this drone can only fly for around, is it 9? I think the maximum is 20 minutes, I think. So I think I'm well within, and I don't tend to fly, I haven't really flown it more than a couple of minutes so far anyway. I think I did outside to do a hover test or something, and I think it was only about 2 or 3 feet. Oh, it shot up at one point. It dropped about 5-6 feet. Or was it 10 feet? Yeah, at one point it shot up when I was trying to bring it, when I pressed the home button or something, and it was malfunctioning, and I tried to recover it. Oh, that was it. I pressed the auto land button. And it shot up, and I thought, what the hell, you're supposed to be coming down, not going up. And I thought, oh, maybe it's trying to get a perspective of where it is to come back down again. But so it basically acted a bit weird. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think this test is good. I mean, the battery on the phone is still at 100%, and I don't know if it got GPS when I took it outside. I don't know. I wonder if it's the actual remote control that gets the GPS. I've just realised something. So if I leave the drone there, right, and I'm going to go outside a minute and take my phone with me, take the remote with me, and see if I get GPS when I take it outside, because I think it's the drone that needs to get the GPS though. I'm pretty sure it is. Because, yeah, it's got a GPS module in it. I'm just going to stand behind my front door, see if I get GPS on here. I'm just standing next to my door. No, it's not picking anything up. But when I took the drone out, I think it got GPS. Let's try that. Let's leave the remote there. I'll take my phone and take the drone outside and see if I get GPS lock. Actually, I could just go to the door, actually. I should get a GPS lock here. I think I need to go outside. Hang on a minute, just a sec. My hands are full. Right, if I just go outside, I should get a GPS lock. Right, let's see what happens. I'm just going to put it on the step a minute. Stood on a stone or something. So we're going to get a GPS lock or not? Maybe I've got to reinitialize it. I'll move it over here. Let's see if it gets a signal. Oh, it has. Yay, it got a signal. Yeah, cool. Plane going over. You know, I might actually try taking off, you know. Let me go and get my remote. Ugh. Oh, it's beeping. The lights are flashing. What's that mean? Do I need to resynchronize it? Just a minute. It just completely, the signal, it's obviously gigahertz microwaves. So as soon as I came inside, the signal just disappeared. Yeah. So I found that out. I think I'm going to end the... Hang on a minute. Am I still recording? I don't think I am. Where's the menu gone? Oh shit, am I talking to myself now? It looks like I am. Alright, let's get out of this. Oh no, maybe it is still recording. I can see the icon now. Oh yeah. Okay, let's just check. Stop.